Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the pistol, here's Achad. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
On 2nd down, and Chuck. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike. He gets into drop him for his first sack of the young season. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Chuck. Hit as he throws, that one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop, and it sets up 4th down. Saints going to send out their new punter here in 2026. Here comes Ryan Wright. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. Yeah. How about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson rolling to the left. Now he'll run. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Good work to start their opening possession. Solid pickup. Quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. That's Chase Young off the edge with tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
This will be 2nd and 9. Throwing Jackson. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield.
A 7-yard loss.
Hayden Ellis getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. That's to the right side and incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. On now, the rookie out of Michigan State, Ryan Eckley, to punt for Baltimore. And back deep, it is Trey Palmer. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
At their own 11-yard line.
They'll send a man in motion left. Well run with Achane. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
Chidobe Awuzie on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. On the ground, here is Achane. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
New set of downs, it's 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Olave is the motion man. Now Shuck on 3rd down. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple with Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop.
39-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Getting up a little slow after that hit, but he does have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
2nd down, Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down. Eckley on to punt. He sends that one skyward. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. On 1st down, Shuck. That's to his tight end, Jawan Johnson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now they've got 3rd and inches. And he's going to have a 1st down. He'll work his way up past the 15.
And they needed that one, didn't they? I mean, you're backed up. You go 3 and out there. You're giving the other guys the ball back with great field position. So really nice job there by the back, knowing exactly what he needed to get. And after that nice run, he picks up 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To the air is Shuck. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
Chuck to throw on second down. That is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, here's Shuck. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Second and 10. Throwing is Shuck. That's to the rookie, first-round pick, Jordan Tyson. He's inside the 30.
Shuck's pass complete to Jordan Tyson. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Point after, coming up here.
For the extra point.
He's got it, and the Saints will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Quick.
Now it's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Jackson. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State.
By the Saints. They'll take over first down 10 at the 41-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the carry, it's H.A. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Shuck. Rolling right. That one complete to Johnson. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
This is 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. He's got it complete to Lance. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Saints 1st down.
They'll go play action here with Shuck. That's caught left side by Delp. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Shuck. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Now a 3rd and 2. The tight end Fant in motion. On 3rd and 2, it is Shuck. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane. And it sets up 4th down. They'll go. And here's Shuck. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it off. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Back near his goal line, Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Jackson now. He finds his tight end. That's Smythe. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. Moving to his right. This is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Pick by Malachi starts. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
12-yard line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. From the gun, Jackson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Jackson up top again. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they will finally run him down. In some rhythm. Good drive rolling. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Wow, look up, see a defender all over him. Stopped him behind the line of scrimmage.
A 2-yard loss.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Well, they come to the line. Not an easy one to convert. Third and very long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try to run for it. Defense there to contain the scramble. They stop him well short of the first down mark. New Orleans, third and final timeout. On fourth down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal.
A 43-yard attempt.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Ravens get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the gun, it's shut. Quickly to the outside and complete. Here's a second and 9.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
A run here with Achane. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Third down, and here is Shuck. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked up by the former Sooner, Danny Stutzman.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions, because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On first and 10, here's Shuck. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense, and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal, or at the very least in position where you can attempt a Hail Mary.
Now Shuck on third down. Left side into the hands of Olave. First down, 10 yards to go.
Chris Olave. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New Orleans.
One final throw before the break. That's deep for Olave. That's caught. And he'll take it on in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points. And you convert. Tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the give, here's Henry. Inside the 30. And he will score. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. That's his first touchdown of the new year. On is Luke to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens make the lead full. It is 17-13.
Saints 13. Tyler Luke to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A run, and it's Achane. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
He's across midfield.
A gain there of 11. First down, New Orleans.
First down.
This is how I would run an offense if I was an offensive coordinator, Mike. You pack them in tight to throw, and then in this case, you spread them out wide. 4 wide receivers, make them defend the whole field, and it really opens up some run lanes inside and helps lead to that big gain.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Send a man in motion right. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Back at his own 49.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodies his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Right side. That's caught by Tyson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
They'll try and run for it. 1st down and more inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Justice Hill to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now it's Jackson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Keith Ellis. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. This one caught at the 4. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Direct snap to Etienne. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Chuck going to throw it on 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Who wants it more here? 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try to run, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
Out of his end zone, Jackson. He'll get this off to Hill. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25.
27 yards.
Big gain of 27 yards. What a way to open the drive.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll look for somewhere to go, but the lanes are all closed up. He's going to wind up losing a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Now Jackson. Out to his right. Oh, that one intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Ellis. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense as the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one. The defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them and you're able to extend that lead.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. DeJounte Wester now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
On the stop. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw, Jackson. Pass caught. That's Wayne. And he's going to be taken down to 37. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket. 3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down. Ravens sending the punt team out there. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. Going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Shuck. We'll get this out quickly to Olave. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
The Saints lining up in punt formation as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 34-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
They get 15 on that game. First down, Baltimore.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the gun, Jackson. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Jackson from the gun on third down. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he'll take this down to about the 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the Saints 7-yard line.
Jackson now on second down. That is caught in the end zone. He's got it. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. Oh, they get the takeaway they needed. It is intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll run. It's Henry. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
Down by Colton Hood. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Now, Jackson. We'll try and set up the screen to Hill. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A gain of a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. So on is Tyler Luke in a big spot. This to tie things up here in the fourth.
That's well done right there. Down 3. Obviously, you would have loved the touchdown. But the first job is to just get this game back square, and they were able to accomplish that.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
Saints ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. From the gun, it's Shuck. That's taken in by Achane. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 11 on the play.
11 yards on the pass there.
Saints.
It's good for a Saints first down. To the air is Shuck. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Pass caught, and that's Tyson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
The Saints first down.
To the air again is Shuck. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Another try, second and 10. Achane. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. What about this crowd getting even louder before third and 10? They'll drop to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Well, I like the idea of airing it out there on third down. You're trying to move this ball even into closer, more manageable field goal distance, but after that incomplete, now brings up fourth down. I think you have no choice but to settle for 3 here and see if it's enough to leave here with a win. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Wester now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's first down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Give them 16 there and a first down. A first down throw for Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 more yards.
13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hill. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
To throw is Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
9-yard line.
Now, first and goal. Jackson now. He'll get this off to Hill. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good, and the Ravens have taken a 4-point advantage.
Saints 30.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return is Trey Palmer. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Throw right side to Olave.
Complete.
And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Here's second down. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Third down, and here is Shuck. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Well, they do indeed get the timeout, so not all is lost. They will have a chance for one final fling to the end zone. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final.